Imagine waking up tomorrow, stepping outside, and instead of sun, there's just a giant black hole hanging in the sky. No light, no warmth, just a terrifying cosmic void where our sun used to be. Sounds like the worst Monday ever, right? So, what actually happens if our sun suddenly turns into a black hole? Let's walk through it. First, good news. If the sun instantly collapsed into a black hole without changing its mass, Earth wouldn't immediately get sucked in like a cosmic vacuum cleaner. That's a movie myth. Black holes don't magically pull harder than stars of the same mass. The sun's gravity would stay the same. Our orbit around it wouldn't change at all. Earth would keep spinning around the new black hole just like it did around the sun, so we wouldn't spiral inward. At least not yet. But here's the bad news. You know how the sun gives us heat, light, and basically life? Yeah, all of that is gone. Instantly, within the first 8 minutes, Earth would still look normal because it takes light that long to reach us. But the moment those last rays of sunlight fade, the planet goes dark. Daytime? Gone. Nighttime? Eternal. Temperatures would plummet fast. Within a week, the average surface temperature would fall below freezing. Within a year, around minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The oceans would start freezing from the top down. Plants would die. Animals would die. Humans would probably not be doing great either. Could we survive? Possibly. Underground bunkers, geothermal energy, nuclear reactors, those could keep small groups alive for a while. But without sunlight, Earth would slowly become a frozen, airless ice ball drifting around a black hole. Cozy, right? Now, here's where it gets even weirder. From Earth, the black hole wouldn't look like much. Black holes themselves are invisible, but the light from background stars would bend and warp around it, creating a creepy glowing ring called an Einstein ring. The night sky would look wrong, like someone smeared the stars into a funhouse mirror. And if we got closer to this black hole sun, that's when things get deadly. The event horizon, the point of no return, will be only about 3 kilometers wide. That's smaller than a city, but it's the most terrifying border in the universe. Anything crossing it, asteroids, space probes, would be stretched and crushed by gravity. Scientists call this spaghettification. Yep, you'd literally get turned into cosmic pasta. Blasted, right shows a calm black dot with planets still orbiting. But here's the biggest twist. A black hole sun might actually be safer for the rest of the solar system. How? Well, normal stars eventually run out of fuel and explode as supernovas. That explosion could wipe out entire planets. If our sun quietly became a black hole instead, it skips the explosion part. No supernova. No blast wave. Just silent darkness. Terrible for Earth, but ironically less destructive overall. Of course, we'd still be doomed in the long run. Without sunlight, Earth would become uninhabitable. Humanity would have to escape to other star systems if we had the technology ready. Otherwise, our entire species would freeze to death orbiting a black hole like sad little space popsicles. So what's the takeaway here? If the sun suddenly turned into a black hole, Earth wouldn't get sucked in, but we'd lose everything that makes life possible. Our planet would become a frozen wasteland orbiting an invisible monster. The only way out? Find a new star to call home. Until then, maybe we should be grateful our sun is just a boring, stable, glowing ball of gas. At least it's not a death hole in the sky. If you enjoyed this trip into cosmic nightmare fuel, hit that like button, drop your wildest what-if ideas in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Who knows? Your question might become our next video. Because hey, thinking about terrifying space disasters is way more fun when they're not actually happening.